Welcome back to the Finca and to another video. If you've been watching, you know we've been working on this room, which is going to be our office. We've built a mezzanine floor up there as a little sleeping loft for when we get guests, because a lot of the rest of the house is just a building site at the minute. We don't have much accommodation. In the last video we finished this ladder that leads up to it, and so now I want to start looking at building a rustic office. It's going to be rustic because I want it to fit in with the character of the house, but it's also got to be practical for a modern kind of office environment. This will be our office, obviously. We'll do video editing and stuff like that in here and other officey things. So let's crack on. The officey part of the room is going to be located under the mezzanine here in this corner. There's going to be a big corner settee in that corner over there where you are. It's going to be a nice comfortable space as well. I say especially if we've got guests, it can be a bedroom for them until we get further stuff sorted out. So I want to kind of build, I've got a desk that's going to go over here, and I want to kind of build another desk, shelf, ledge on this side for things like our laser engraver, printers, scanners, all that kind of officey stuff. Probably put some shelves up as well. But before I can start, obviously while we were building this, we did all the walls, we've limewashed all the walls and stuff, and we've got some marks on the walls from drilling out the fixings for the mezzanine, where Sharon's been pointing the floor. Sharon's actually back with her mum for a week, by the way, if you wonder where she is. Sharon's been beavering away at the floor. It's more than halfway done. Before she went, she got this bit finished for me so I can actually bring the desk in and start working on this. But he said before I do that, I want to touch up all the lime wash that's been marked. There's another little scuff over there I can see from the work, and get this floor sealed. The beauty of lime wash is that you can just literally touch it up. Just got a bit of card I'm going to put on the floor just to get these bits here so I don't drop any bits on the floor. They're on little bits. I did some when I was laying the floor, and Sharon did other bits pointing it up, but it's very difficult to get down this edge without touching the walls, as you can probably imagine. So I'll get these done and see what it looks like. There we go, that's all the walls touched in. The beauty of lime wash, you just patch it up. Next thing I want to do is give this floor a good sweep. These handmade terracotta tiles give off quite a lot of bits when they're new, especially if they've not been sealed yet. So I want to give it all a bit, certainly in this bit where I want to be building the office, because I say it's not finished yet. I just want to get this bit sealed. So obviously when I put the office bit in, it's going to be underneath it, so we won't be able to get at it. So it'll be done. So we'll get that done. Piles of it coming up. Lots of stuff comes off it. It's good to walk on it for a week or two first, because it actually cleans all the bits off, and wonderful. This lot's come off, just this area here. There's no point doing it all, because all that over there is going to need doing when it's the pointing's finished as well. Yeah, look at that. So it's time to get this floor sealed. I'm using a 50-50 mix of linseed oil and terps, pure terps. That is, not this synthetic stuff. This is just going to slap it on, seal the floor up. The mix goes on really easily. Of course the stones are very porous, so it does take a bit. Trying not to splash the walls, of course. This is the same mix we used in the snug, works really well, looks really nice. Doesn't affect the colour too much. So I'll get it done. So that's the actual officey bit probably done. It's really made it look rich and nice compared to this other stuff here and there that's still very, very pale. I'm probably going to carry on, do a bit more, but it'd be interesting to see what it's like when it dries. So we did this in the snug, but we can't remember because we did it all in one go. So we'll see in a bit. So I think the next challenge, can you see me, is to get this office stuff dismantled and cleaned up, and at least a desk moved into there. And look at this state. This is my laminating machine. Absolutely filthy, everything is. There's no glass in that window or around the door of anything, and the wind comes sort of off and from that. It just blows clouds of dust in and dirt and all sorts. So as you can imagine, everything is filthy. So before it goes in to our new office, it's all going to be spotlessly clean, because it should stay pretty clean in there now, because it's got glass and stuff. So I'll crack on with that. It's actually touch dry now. Right, I've got the desk out, just about, cleaned it. I just want to see if I can get this internet cable out of here now. It's not going to be easy. I think I need an implement. Give it a clean as it comes through. Should come through alright. There it is. Lovely. Right, I'm going to see if I can get this conduit out of the way now. Either cut it off or see if I can pull it through. And we can coil this cable up in the corner there. Is it going to move? I think we'll just cut it off. Right, so I've got a little bit of repair work to do there, not a lot. It was to be expected, but now we can fix that and put that last stone in there, patch this up, and that'll all be good. Yeah, I'm going to bring the desk in next, I think. Don't know how long this is going to take me, probably days, weeks, but at least I want to get the internet and the computer set up, because without that, there's no videos, there's no internet, there's no anything else connected, and obviously we need that for our daily lives as well as uploading videos. So yeah, I'm going to get the desk in, I think, first, and try and get the computer set up at least. Things like this aren't easy on your own. Right. It's in. So the next challenge, the desk on this side is square with the wall, but look at the run out I've got at the back. It's almost touching at this end, and it's what, 4 inches, 10 centimetres down that end. Oh joy. So I want to put a length of worktop down here for things like the engraver and printers and scanners and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Not sure at all. Because if I stop the worktop, do I take it to there? Do I make a piece to go in there? It's got to look right, hasn't it? But that's causing me a challenge already. I'm going to think about that for a minute. In fact, I'm going to think about it for a minute. So after a bit of deliberating, I think it's going to go this way. It would have worked well across here, but having this front open, they don't really want to do a lot whether you'd have like a million cables and wires and things, which I don't want to see. Doing it this way as well will also give me actually slightly more worktop along this side. It will taper in, but there's not a lot I can do about that. But I will be able to get the full length of the sheet, and I get 2 meters in here, I think, which is great. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to get this desk positioned, leveled up, and then look at what I can bring in next. Fab, right, that's the computer set up, the weather station is set up, everything is sorted, internet and everything's set up. Had enough for today, but next I want to look at putting this shelf in along this side here. Got a couple of good ideas for it actually. So next I want to get this worktop on this side. The walls are all over the place, it's a massive angle, but I want to try and leave it at its full width. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to mark the top to the angle to match the corner, and then I'm going to draw underneath round the desk to the profile of the desk. I'm going to try and cut that so it'll slot in nicely. I'm pretty happy with the position that we've got here. Whether I modify it or not in a bit, I don't know. But first, I want to try and get these bits done. So I'm just going to mark this angle here, and then crawl under there, and then try and draw around it. I've just put a clamp on it so it can't move. I've also made this tower actually, I've made the wires, the cables on it longer so I can actually pull it out to connect my other stuff up rather than trying to struggle about in the corner. Right, see if I can mark this. It's going to be a pain. Right, let's go and see if we can cut it. Right, I'm just going to cut this with a jigsaw, I think. I've clamped a piece of steel, well, aluminium actually, to the bench to give me a good guide to follow. Nearly. That's it. Better. To give me a nice straight edge. So let's see if we can do it. That's it. Right, so that's both cuts done. Right, you can see that one as well. A bandsaw will be much better for things like this. But I haven't got one, but if anyone's watching wants me to try one out for you, I'm happy to do it. So let's go and see what it looks like. Right, it's not 100% perfect, but it'll do. Right, next, I need something to hold it up. What I'm going to do is right where I want it now. I'm going to draw a line all the way along the wall underneath it, and then I'm going to make and screw a pattern to the wall. Make some more dust, of course. What am I there? Put a mark there. See if I can get one at the end as well. Oops. Excellent. Right, take it away now. Oil it, I think. Right, so I've just given this a coat of oil. It can be drying while I'm carrying with the rest of it. There we go, got 3 identical pieces there. One will do for my batten on the wall, and the other will do for legs, because I think under that right hand end I'm going to be building like a set of drawers as well to store stuff in. It's all storage. So I think I'll get the batten done first. Right, so I've piloted my batten, I've marked the holes, I'm just going to drill them out now. Come through, that's a cupboard. So this one that went right through, I'm going to put a hollow butterfly fixing in that. So it won't really matter because I'm going to be building like a chest of drawers here, which will super support it anyway. Super, that'll do. Right, so we get it fixed. A little bit bowed, so I just need to spring this middle one down a bit, like that. Perfect. Excellent. Fab. Where we're batten on the wall, I want to put a leg under here. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I actually screwed a piece of timber to the underneath of the desk here to set my new worktop on, just to beef it up. I just want to put a leg under it. And this is just gonna, again, it's all bespoke, so I'm just gonna mark it off about there. Oops. There we go. Cut this. Get that one in. I've actually put 2 legs in. I'm just going to drop a screw down top, stop them from moving, and then I just need to bring Henry in. So he put my dust I made yesterday, drilling my holes, and my worktop can come in. Put my table back in position to support this corner temporarily. The pack is ready. Good, right, I'll go and get it. Right, so there we go, that's in, dead level. I've put a little bit of black rubber strip between that joint there, stop any muck getting in it and stuff. I've just put a few screws in it along the wall there. By screwing it, it means if I ever need to take it off, I can do. So yeah, it's not even a bad colour match for the original. So I probably might leave that table under it for now just to support it, or I might knock up a temporary support while I decide what to do with it. I need to kind of work out where things are going to go, and printer and stuff. I think I want the engraver right on the end. I said before I'm going to be building a drawer pack to go underneath this. But yeah, it's going to be fab. Hopefully get a space for Sharon's sewing machine as well when she wants to use that. So we'll have a workout. Perfect, it's coming along nicely. All the printers installed, all the printer, computers installed, all the printer, scanner, our engraving machine. It's all functioning absolutely brilliantly. Happy days, easy to work. Got a nice space behind me there that's clear as well. Hopefully it's going to stay clear. Next I want to look at making a set of drawers to stick in here. That's at the local big Chinese supermarket. They actually sell really nice pre-made wooden drawers, yeah. So same as I did in the corral and upstairs in the thing, I just built a cabinet to fit these and make sliders for them to go in. So I'm going to measure up, pop down there I think, see what I can get in the way of drawers, and work out the rest of the stuff I need to get now. I didn't want to get too much until I got to a point where I knew how it was going to continue. So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers, everyone that's supported the channel, all our patrons of course massively, everyone that's bought us a coffee, and we'll see you on the next one.